How's it going, gang? Welcome back to another episode of what I'm going to refer to as Rising New Legend, where, if you remember last time, we started a brand new account to prepare for the 7th anniversary. And now, it's been a little while since the last episode. I got a little busy with some some personal stuff, life, how things go. But anyways, since we last left off, I'm pretty sure I finished the first part of the story, and now I went ahead and I did the second part of the story. Now I'm on part 3. And so just a quick recap of I guess the two parts of the story. So, part 1 of the story, just basically introduction to the protagonist Shallot, where he's just going around like trying to figure out what the heck is going on. He meets up with like Goku and like Bulma and Jocko and things like that. And I'm pretty sure Beerus as well. Although I don't know, it's been a while since I like actually paid attention to the story. Or I mean, well, it's been a long time since I actually played that part of the story because I just kind of skipped through the actual story like cutscenes since I already like read through it and everything on my first playthrough on my actual main account. But yeah, that's basically the gist of it. So we meet Shallot. He meets up with Jocko, Bulma, and then like Goku as well. Beerus tells him that this whole thing is a space-time tournament to determine who's the strongest or whatever. And then part 2, uh, Frieza's army basically like threw Frieza out, and so Frieza's all like, I guess we gotta team up now so that we can stop Frost, who took over my army. And then once, or I guess, let me just say spoilers, although, I don't know, just, you probably should have seen this coming, but then once Frieza gets control of his army back, he betrays Shallot, and so they have to fight Frieza, and then Shallot goes Super Saiyan after the death of Vegeta, since Vegeta and Nappa both trained Shallot to, like, rebel against Frost and all that. So yeah, Shallot learns how to go Super Saiyan for the first time, and then at the end, he just trains a little bit with Goku and Jocko, and then that's where the story leads off into part 3. So, just, I mean, I said I was gonna recap a little bit of the story for every part where I do the story or whatever, so just thought it was important to cover that. Now, for what we're gonna do in this video, also, I just want to point out that, yeah, we got all the login bonuses from the beginner login bonus. Unfortunately, I didn't capture, like, all of it because I was kind of lazy, and also, it's not really that important. You just basically get some good rewards, and then you get this this free Ultra Super Saiyan Goku up to 7 stars from logging in every day for like the first 2 weeks that you start the account. And then each day Goku gives you like a new like unique message, but yeah, that's all that really like matters though. This guy and then some of the crystals and all that. So you don't really need to see all that. But yeah, so what we're going to get into this video is, well, because it's been such a long time since the last video, the anniversary is very quickly approaching. And with that, the update that is dropping right before the anniversary is also happening this week, in about a few days. And that means that they're going to remove the Soul Boost system, which, if we go over here, I haven't Soul Boosted any of my characters, and so what I was doing is I was actually grinding up all of the souls here Okay, so just for those who are new to the game and everything, so souls basically help you power up your character using the soul boost system, as I just showed. So it just gives you a little bit of stats and stuff, and then so each of these are kind of like like if you played Dokkan before, this is basically the hidden potential of this game. Although honestly, you don't even need to pay attention to this part because they're removing it anyways, as I've said. But just to document it, yeah, this used to be the system where you would like upgrade your characters as well beyond just leveling up your character. But now leveling up your character is going to be the only thing that really matters to like strengthen up your characters like to the max. There's also the arts boost system. Oh, I didn't mean to press that, but yeah, there's the art boost system here as well. It's kind of similar, except it's not like. I guess this would be like this game's equivalent to Link leveling or super attack level. Although it doesn't, like, it's not as necessary as it might seem, or as it is in like Dokkan or something. But it basically just gives you a little bit of extra stat boosts. Like here, you can see the max that it would give you for each stat is plus 13,000, which is a good amount, but it's like not super important. The most important thing is really just the soul boost, but again, they're removing it, so now the only thing that actually matters is getting your characters to level 5,000, which is pretty simple to do with the training system and also the Super EXP growth event. And also, because they're removing the soul boost system, these events are also going away. They're not removing souls entirely, but they are removing the actual boost system. So, yeah. But the most important thing about that... Hang on, before we get to what I'm about to do. The important thing about the soul boost system, out of everything for starting a new account, is the fact that you get a ton of CC. I don't know where it is. Where is it? Come on. Can't find it for some reason. But somewhere around here... Oh, there it is, there it is. So, you get crystals every time you boost a certain amount of panels. And by completing all the missions in total, you can actually get a lot of CC. Like, I don't know how many, but it's definitely in the thousands. So, that's no chump change. You really want to soul boost your character so you get all that CC. So, in order to do that, I'd like to summon 4 characters so I can actually soul boost them and get crystals from them. Because if we look at our character list here, we got a good amount of characters, but if we just filter by only the ones that we have, I mean, it might seem like a lot, but this actually isn't really that many characters. So we want to get a little bit more, so that way we can actually probably complete all the soul boosting. So that's the plan for today, and also hopefully to build a team from these summons that we're about to do. And we're going to be summoning for... We're going to do some free summons and also some summons with crystals, which seems a little counterproductive. But I think we end up gaining more than we will lose actual crystals. So here we have... So these are all the souls that I grinded up. The Zenkai souls don't really matter since we can't really Zenkai awaken anyone right now. And even if we could, it would probably... It just... We wouldn't really be able to capitalize on that. But anyways, so these are all tickets that I got from like the welcome login bonus and stuff, the beginner login bonus. Now the thing is, they actually updated these banners since the time that I started the account. So now there's new characters added and stuff, which is part of like the new like the new updates that they're rolling out. So actually, we have a better roster of characters. So when I saw that they were updating the banner, I just held on to the tickets until they actually updated it. So I'm actually very glad that I did that. We're gonna do this first, I guess. So what we're hoping is to get as many new characters as possible. Doesn't really matter if we get LFs or anything. We just want to get new characters for soul boost farming, basically. And just for these two, I'll let the animation play, since they're guaranteed sparkings and all that. So if you're new to the game, like, you can check out like the new summon well, not new summon animations, but like the summon animations in this game. All right, Green Cooler, he's pretty old. He had a pretty alright Zenkai, if I remember, but even his Zenkai is pretty dated by now. All right, just we're winning the melee clash here. No Super Saiyan, no nothing, but we're still winning the Kamehameha and Death Ball attack clash thing. All right, so we got 2 new characters from those 2 tickets, which is good. That's what we're looking for. It's actually kind of nostalgic, like, looking at these summon animations, like, as a new player, I guess, because back in the day, like, when these were fresh, these were new, like, these were pretty exciting. Although, honestly, as someone who's played the game for a long time, like, I think this or Dokkan, I prefer, like, the Dokkan summon animations, because they're, like, faster paced, like, you just, like, go through them real quick. And then, like, they're exciting, like, when you get Zeno and, like, the Whis Rewind. Like, it feels much more unexpected. And then when it comes to Legends, like, if you know it's gonna be a trash multi, you just feel so, like, defeated. Like, you just see green skies immediately, and you're just like, let's just get this multi over with. But at least with Dokkan, because it goes by so fast and everything, it doesn't really feel that cumbersome. I don't know if that's the right word to describe it, but it's just a lot of dread summoning off Legends. But as a new player, these probably seem like really exciting. Like, they're fun little animations. I'm actually really hoping, though, that they give us new summon animations for the 7th anniversary. I almost said 10th anniversary for some reason. Okay, this is a decent Vegeta. Although we would need a Zenkai for him to actually be good. But yeah, a new hero unit. I mean, it's not gonna show the no skip when it's a hero unit, but still. But yeah, we want everything that we can get. I'm gonna start skipping through these, but yeah, just it definitely feels different when, like, everything in your account is new. Oh, that guy. Oh, yeah, that's probably like the most new. Oh, we got Broly again. Man, this I don't know what it is, but Broly just, like, loves this account. This is the 2nd time that we got him from, like, this banner specifically, too. But yeah, back to what I was saying. I just really hope that they give us new summon animations, because it's just been it's been 6 years of the same animations over and over again. It's like if Dokkan kept the same summon animation since day 1, because they've revamped it a few times, which has helped to make the summons still feel like, you know, pretty special. But here it's just, oh man, I really hope we get something other than green skies for the 100,000th time.
Get ready to witness.
But yeah, like, will we finally get the long-awaited Gogeta versus Zamasu animation, or like maybe UI Goku? as an animation, like when he loses the Clash, as like a new character or like a new character animation, like just something to spice things up, because it's just getting old at this point. Oh, okay. That, though, always feels good to get. Except sometimes it can be a scam, because if you want to know what this actually means, all the background change means is just you're getting an extreme. You're getting an extreme guaranteed. Although typically, people like to say that it's a high chance that you're getting a Legends Limited, but like as I'll prove right now, it just means extreme. It just means extreme. There is nothing to be excited about here. Alright, we're almost done with the free summons. Actually, no, we still have the single tickets. Okay, now that... Okay, now this... This is what you would want to see. This is probably the best animation we've had, like, period, since, like, between these two parts. Yep, Legends Limited. Super Saiyan Rose Goku Black. That's a really... I really like that LF a lot. Okay, first anniversary, Golden Frieza. I'm just gonna skip the rest of this. But yeah, another Legends Limited to add to the collection, and a pretty fun one. I say fun because he's not really that good. But he was at least fun when he came out. Fun character to use and to see the animations of. But yeah. Alright, 2 back-to-back in a row.
Come on.
But yeah, just that's what we want to keep seeing. We want to keep seeing new, and more new. And now for the last one, can we get one more Legends Limited to end off these multis? Maybe. This doesn't look that promising, I'm just gonna skip it. Nah, I'm just gonna skip it. Hey, that guy's in Dokkan, and he transforms into Golden Great Ape and Super Saiyan 4. That'd be an interesting LF to see in this game. Well, maybe not like transforming into Golden Great Ape as the LF, but more so like he does. Actually, it could be like an Awakened arts, which are like the purple cards. Ooh, this could be an LF. But yeah, like if you aren't familiar, there are a bunch of different types of cards that you use. Actually, I'll save that for like later when we actually get to PvP or something. But yeah, so basically it's a card that is like kind of a wild card. It can do a lot of things. And also that was not a Legend Limited. That is just Super Vegeta. Not even the LF one. But yeah. And with that purple card that I'm talking about, there's only been like a few characters that actually have it. Basically, like, it could be an attack, it could be like a self-destruct or whatever, like with the Cybermen. But it would be interesting to see like a Goku like that. Okay, this is probably an LF. It would be interesting to see like a Super Saiyan 3 GT Goku that like has a Awakened Arts card that like transforms into Golden Great Ape to like attack the entire team probably, and then after the attack ends he ends up transforming into Super Saiyan 4. That'd actually be pretty sick to see. Okay, Vegeta, speaking of Great Apes, this guy transforms into his Great Ape form for his LF.
You and me, let's go.
And this is gonna be nothing. But yeah, we're adding on to the LF collection that we have, which is pretty good.
You and me.
A lot of these we can't really use, but it's still something. Yeah, I saw the blue skies and I thought maybe another LF, but yeah, no, it's not. It's not always gonna be that. In fact, it could even be green skies and we still get an LF, but
You can't win it.
oh, there's Bojack, the guy that has the purple Awakened darts. where he also transforms by like shooting off an attack and then like he transforms after it ends. Okay, now this is another more new, like new character. Although not really anymore, because he's from the 5th anniversary, which is crazy to think that it's almost been 2 years since the 5th anniversary. Just wild stuff. Time flies.
You and me.
Oh, we just got him! What? Okay. Sure. But yeah, don't worry, things will heat up when we get to the
You can't beat.
actual, like, crystal banners. Okay, we're just getting every single Super Saiyan Goku. Sure. I didn't really mean for this to be a summon video,
I'm gonna
but it
take
kind of has to be because we needed to build up the account. Oh yeah, and also, yeah, I'm almost completely out of energy because of all the grinding I was doing for the... Oh, that's the much better Zamasu. Okay, I'll take that. But yeah, I have like 0 energy left after grinding all those souls. But yeah, luckily we're not gonna need energy for like events right now. But yeah, just but when the anniversary comes though, we're not gonna be struggling for energy at all. We're gonna be drowning in it. But yeah, we just let's start going through these. Okay, Majin Vegeta. Oh, get all arts boost to a combined level of 300. Yeah, because technically every single character has 1 level, so we're also getting that by just getting the characters. Okay, this could be a Legend Limited. No, it's just Gotenks. Which there is a Legend Limited version of him, but he's definitely not on this banner since he just released like towards the end of last year. Okay, what? I think I saw a Jakku spaceship in that animation, but then it ended up being Kale, so I don't know, that was just really weird. Alright, 170 characters. Alright, good. Thank you, game, for helping keep track of the progress. Okay, another 1st anniversary character, Buhan. He was actually really fun to use back in the day.
You and me.
Why does that guy not have a Zenkai yet? That Buhan and like the Golden Frieza. Actually, no, Golden Frieza does have one, just not Buhan. Oh, okay, space. And it's something we already had. Okay, well that kind of sucks. All right, down to the last 2 tickets. Honestly, I might try to fast forward this. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Okay, now we got Caulifla to go with the Kale that we got earlier.
You can't.
And last character is Android 18. Sure. Alright, that's gonna do it for those ticket summons. And let me just get these missions out of the way right now. Let's see. Probably just gonna be... Okay. A nice little 60. Sure, why not? So now... How do I want to do this? Obviously, we want to summon for Daima, since that's going to give us the best value. And it's also going to be, like... Just... It'll give us some good characters, and it'll also give us a good variety of characters. I just... It feels wrong to be spending all these crystals for... Actually, let's do a little bit of a soul-boosting montage and get a little bit more crystals before we actually summon. So, let's do that. Okay, so I'm kind of out of Zenny. I am broke. So we're gonna get a little bit of we're gonna need to get a little bit more Zenny. With the last of my I don't even have skip tickets either. Okay. Anyways, as you can see, the top of the screen is going to be showing a lot of notifications for a good while. But yeah, let's get a little bit more Zenny here. That's about all I have left. And let's see if we can finish. Okay, actually, we need special souls for this guy, so we can't actually soul boost him. But we can at least finish up some of these other sparkings. I'm pretty sure this guy can be, yeah. This guy used to require, like, unique souls. But luckily, that's not the case anymore. Because they realized how dumb that was. And that's about as much as we're gonna be getting. Okay. Yeah, I don't have much more Zenny, and I don't have like much more ways of getting it. So for now, that's all we can really do. So now let's see what our total raises to. How many crystals are we gonna get from this? It's gonna be a lot though, for sure. 5,000, and that's not even all that we can get too. We can still get a lot more. And this is going to give us a little bit extra. So yeah. Okay, yeah. I think it goes up to like... I actually don't remember how many it goes to. But there's still a good chunk more. So that bumps us up almost to... what is that? 17,000 almost. 16,000 though. I guess that's a pretty good number though. That's a pretty good number. And then we also have Then we got a little bit of special stuff. Okay, yeah, because we soul boosted a bunch. Yeah, we're gonna get this. I still haven't completed them though because we need to do PvP and we need to do co-op, which the whole reason I'm doing this is so that we can prepare for both of those, so that we can actually have a team for PvP and also some characters to use in co-op. So yeah. Now it's time to do a little bit of summons. And part of me wants to do this, but nah. We're just gonna summon on. We're gonna summon for Daima Vegeta first, and then we're gonna go to Super Saiyan 4, see how it turns out. The notifications are still showing up even during our summons here. Oh, instant transmission. But yeah, like, oh my goodness, these notifications are not gonna go away anytime soon. They're gonna be with us in these summons for a good while. Alright, so good. We're just gonna do the first rotation here, so just complete all the steps of the step up, and then we'll switch over to the Super Saiyan 4 banner. But yeah, these are not really gonna be that special. Yeah, unless we see like something crazy going into the animation, we're probably not gonna get much here. Although you never know. The new account luck could strike and we could end up getting something. But yeah. We're wasting a little bit of crystals so we can get a little bit more crystals. And also because, well, we can actually build a team from these. Okay, sure. Because, yeah, our account, we might be doing good so far, but we still have a lot that we need. We still got a lot of work to do. You know, that guy would be a pretty cool Zenkai. There's a lot of like characters that just are in dire need of Zenkais, and like that would be like a really good Zenkai, but just they don't do it for some reason. Although, who knows? Maybe we'll see a bunch of characters Zenkai for the 7th anniversary here. Okay, this at least looks somewhat decent. We haven't gotten anything good from this banner so far. The free banner so far has been like the best I've been treated on this account. And I mean, there's also the Dragon Ball Saga team banners that are on right now, but one, their double rates are gone already, and two, Diamond's just way better to be summoning on right now because of just the value that you get from it, and also because the characters themselves are really good. Alright, and also, I guess that's another thing. We're gonna be getting a lot of stars up on these characters because they're double rates and double Z power, too. Which is good for the long term, just it's not really that, like, important right now. Especially for, like, the ones that aren't actually Spartan. Anyways, this looks like a good animation. Our first... Actually, is this the first Rainbow Text that we've gotten on this account? Whatever, I'm gonna say it is, but that is an LF right there. Now that's an LF right there. On the first step?
Nah.
Could we be getting Super Saiyan 4 Goku right here? Yes, we do! That is gonna really help this account a lot. I mean, he's probably the best unit in the game right now, so... Okay, and the fire isn't stopping. When the hand is hot, you just gotta keep going, you know? But yeah, But again, we do want to limit ourselves. We don't want to go just... I mean, this is good for building up the account. So we do want to summon on these banners and stuff. But at the same time, we also want to save some of our crystals for the 7th anniversary. So it's going to be a bit of a balancing act here. And also, okay, that animation was a little disappointing. It didn't really, I don't know, it just didn't really deliver on the hype that I was feeling from that, but it doesn't matter. We did get a Super Saiyan 4 Goku, which is already a lot more than I expected from this. Okay, going blue on the pulp right here. No Broly, which means no guarantee Legends Limited. I mean, we could still get one, just Broly would have definitely guaranteed it.
I suppose I...
Okay, what are you doing? That was also a bit of a scam, but oh well. Now the issue is, we are getting good characters and stuff, but because we were soul boosting and everything, and we kind of ran out of stuff, we are in a funny position where we might not be able to soul boost the characters that we get. But don't worry, we'll be able to very soon. Just gotta wait to get a little bit more energy, a little bit more skip tickets and stuff. Shouldn't be too hard to get that stuff back.
Behold.
Okay. 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 Like, dude, the notification just still it just keeps going. But yeah, okay. So the free multi here, will it be good?
You can't beat me.
Yes, it will. Okay, that is good. Although I'm like not exactly sure what Jocko actually means. I feel like he's supposed to mean that he's like a featured character, but I sometimes I don't actually get one. So I don't know. It feels kind of weird. Like Jocko sometimes just is a scam. Okay, that's not a bad character to get as well. He's a 6th anniversary character, so he released last year, and he's still pretty good. So I'll take it. And now from here, oh right. Actually, do I want to do that though? I'll just save those coins for right now. Alright, let's see if we can get something now from the Daima Vegeta banner. Because we got something from Goku. Now let's get something from Vegeta.
It is my duty to protect the
Tamagami number 3! And Majin Ku! Okay! Our Daima team is actually coming together. I actually don't even have Tamagami 3 on my main account, so that's actually incredible. I'm gonna keep going. I'm thinking of like not going past like 8,000, 7,000 maybe. Yeah, maybe 8,000 since that's like the half, like half of the CC that we started with before we started summoning. So yeah, I think that's what we should end on. Okay. Okay. So I think this next multi will be the last one then. Yeah. Although we're almost done with the rotation, so maybe I'll just do the full rotation, and then that'll be that. Oh! Okay! Bardock animation? This is probably due, but here's hoping that it's Vegeta. But either way, it's gonna be something very good. Something that we could use for the account. Yep, okay. Just do. And then one more thing, and that's just actual Boo. Alright, we're looking good though, we're looking good. So let's just finish this rotation up and then try to build a little team and then I guess go into PvP.
You and me, let's go.
That way we can actually like get rid of those intermediate missions once and for all and get going with the game. But yeah. But hey, what we got from all those summons, not bad, not bad. All right, let me do my free one. Dang it. And I'll just keep those summon coins in case to do like the 3 tickets or something. Okay. Not a very promising last multi. Yeah, that was bad. Okay. Vegeta let me down a little bit, but that's alright. But honestly, I'm fine with at least getting Tamagami 3 since I don't even have him on my main account. So yeah. Now let's see what we got. Let's build a team. Of course, we got to put Daima Super Saiyan 4 on here, and then probably Majin Ku, and then Tamagami 3. That'll probably be the team that we're looking at for this. And then, oh, does this guy not actually give buffs to? Okay, he gives buffs to Daima at 3 stars, which is not ideal. I don't really know how else to build the team. But I guess it doesn't really matter since the only thing available to us right now is actually Treasure Battle, which is basically like PvP, but not like sweaty. Although sometimes it could definitely be a little sweaty. So yeah, but yeah, this is not bad at all. Now we just gotta train up the characters, so do we even have enough for everyone? Okay, yeah, we should. I'll probably also put like some of the other characters that we got on the team. Like Gohan probably. So yeah, we're just gonna let these guys train up and then we'll be right back and do PvP and also co-op since we need to do that as well. Okay, so here we are. I finally trained up all the characters, took a little bit. I also gave them a few equipments that I had lying around. We're not really gonna have any, you know, crazy equips since this is a pretty new account, so yeah, it's gonna be a while before we actually have anything good. But at least the characters are actually really good. So yeah, I just have to finish up the team though. I'm just gonna put on Gohan and then actually this Zamasu. I mean, I know that like these guys technically aren't really getting anything, but something is better than nothing. And we're just gonna give Zamasu literally any available equip. I accidentally hit the recommended button, so it's gonna take a little bit to load. And I actually don't even have another equip to equip on him. Okay, this is a bit of a problem. I think I'm gonna have to put this instead, and then this guy's gonna have to use one of these bronze equipments, or maybe this one? I don't know. Sure. This is our team, I guess. And although one thing I wanted to do also is let's actually join a guild as well. I mean, this isn't really important to the purpose of this episode or anything, but I just want to actually be in a guild. Just, you know, well, it's gonna be the guild that I have on my main account, obviously. But yeah, let's just join a guild. So, and also, it's been a long time since I've actually seen the guild search menu, because I've just never left the guild that I joined with my friends that originally started like a guild together. So, but yeah, we're just gonna get the code up here real quick, if I can actually find it. Let's see here. Okay, we're just gonna, you know, actually search the. We're just gonna search the actual guild. Okay, so has to be all lowercase because of course it does. And I'm pretty sure that's it. Yep, there it is. Got a few spots there. But as you can see, now we should be in the good old ZU guild. Yep. Alright. We don't need to know all this. Honestly, like, the actual functionality of, like, the guilds and stuff isn't really, like, that. Like, you don't really get much out of it, but at least I guess I can donate myself some energy. But, yeah. Alright. Now it's time for the long... well, not the long-awaited. This is literally the second part, but it's time for the first major milestone of this account. Playing PvP for the first time. So, who is their first opponent going to be? It's another Daima-ish set. Okay, not fully Daima, but yeah, just another random selection of characters. They actually have equips too, but what I have is something that they cannot grind for, and that is experience. Now, I'm not going to hold anything back, so this is probably not going to be a great match to show for like a beginner to learn the game. Okay. Yeah, he's not doing any damage to me. This is okay, this is going a lot more one-sided than I expected, to be honest. I don't even know if our opponent knows how to actually vanish. And I just want to use Tamagami since, like I said, I don't have him, so let's actually get some use out of him. I'm very sorry for whoever I just fought.
You give up already?
That was a little. Ooh, okay. And also that gives us our first daily mission completed, actually. Since yeah, I wasn't able to complete the daily missions before because PvP was locked. Sorry. Because PvP was locked. So, yeah. Dang, that was the worst voice crack ever. But, yeah. Also, I was training just a few other characters. And now, also, so that we can finish, finally, those intermediate missions, let's finally also do co-op. Now, the thing is, we don't have any of the boost characters, and we also don't really have enough characters to actually, like look at this. Just battle bonus characters. We only have Kefla. That is our only battle bonus character. Yeah, safe to say, we're not doing the hardest difficulty, so we're just gonna go with the easiest difficulty for now. And we're just gonna use, you know, our good old Daima and Gohan, sure. And then I'm just gonna auto-select equipment and auto-select the battle members. And we're just gonna have my actual main account carry us, because there is no way that I would be able to actually do it by myself. So yeah, there we go. Just had to invite my main account. I have my main account here on like my PC using the Google Play Games app on PC. So that way I can actually like use both accounts at the same time. So should be showing up right here any second. Come on. There we go. So yeah, this should be pretty straightforward. Although I guess this is gonna waste my daily reward on the main account, but it doesn't really matter that much. I don't really need anything that badly from the co-op shop. I already got all the crystals and stuff. That's like the only thing I really worry about. Alright, and then we're just gonna... It's very hard to actually play on both screens at the same time. I'm not gonna lie. But, yeah. It's not gonna require, much effort. There we go. We didn't even need to use the double Rising Rush. Which, by the way, if you are a new player, or someone that's been playing the game, and doesn't know that you can, well, do a double Rising Rush, please, when you are playing co-op and someone does a Rising Rush, do the Rising Rush together, because it does way more damage than just doing both Rising Rushes like separately. I just have to point that out because I still, to this day, see people do just Rising Rush and then doesn't do it with the partner or the buddy or whatever, and then they go for, oh, I guess we unlocked that, and then they just go for their own rush, and that's just, it's gonna take way longer to actually clear the co-op just because, well, it does less damage. So just please do the double Rising Rush. Because, like, back in the day, you couldn't actually do it together. If you tried doing it together, then one of the rushes would just get overridden. And so, back then, people, ironically, they were doing Rising Rushes at the same time, causing it to take longer. And now that they changed it to accommodate for that, now people don't do the Rising Rush at the same time, and it's like, come on. But whatever. And now we have access to mission plans too, which are going to be very, very useful in actually giving us crystals. But we're going to choose the hardest one, because even though that it's like the highest difficulty, it also gives the most rewards. And honestly, it's actually not really that hard to get all the missions done and like get all the crystals. All you have to do is just kind of like at least play the game for a little bit more than just like logging in, doing something, and then logging off. And also, we can finally unlock these missions here, which should give us a good amount of crystals as well. Okay, that was honestly a lot less than I expected. And, okay, we actually have a few more characters that we can soul boost still. So, we're gonna soul boost some characters to end off the video. As we started with soul boosting, we end with soul boosting, I guess. I don't know how many this is gonna let me do. Oh, okay. Probably gonna run out of crystals here, or I mean, Zenny. But yeah, we actually have a lot of Sparkings now that would be like good to soul boost, but okay, like none of the Sparkings there though are that important for like the actual teams and the actual characters we want to be using, so we're just gonna focus on soul boosting the extremes. And also, yeah, okay, we're gonna get some more Zenny because we're fresh out, and then we're gonna do one last montage, and that'll be it for this video. A little bit longer than the previous one. The previous one was basically just kind of like an introduction. This is like, we're really getting started now. So yeah. And the anniversary is also really getting started, as it's in just a little bit more than a week or two or something like that. So yeah, we're very, very close to the anniversary. I'll try to pump up the amount of videos, but we'll see, because yeah, I'm kind of finishing up my last semester as an undergraduate at university, so it's getting a little busy, but hopefully I can still have some time to actually, you know, make videos and stuff leading up to the anniversary. Okay, let's get that out of the way, and then back to soul boosting. So we're gonna do another soul boosting montage, so here we go. Alright, that's where the Soul Boost train stops, I guess. We're once again stopped by being broke. But at least this should be a good amount of crystals once again. Probably a little less than before, but still a lot. It's going to take a little while for it to register all of them once again. Okay, it's really taking a good while. Okay, there we go. A good 4K. A little bit less than before, but still a lot. So yeah. Almost like 10,000 just from all those soul boost missions and stuff. I'm pretty sure there's still more. Yeah. We got up to 90,000 worth of soul boost panels. I think it still goes on for like a good amount more. I don't actually know what the maximum amount is. Let me see if I can pull it up. Okay, so I just checked on the DragonBallLegends.net site, which is also, I just want to say, a really great resource. And so the max is actually 200,000 soul boost panels. So we're not even at half the amount of CC that we could actually get from all this. And from, I guess, all those missions. Okay, at some point it goes from like 50 per each, and then like 100 and stuff. I don't know. I guess I'd give a rough estimate for like the amount total to be like 18,000 or so. So, yeah. This is your last warning to get all the soul boost panel missions done then. I definitely have to finish the rest of these somehow off camera. Probably gonna need to summon more. I don't know how I'm gonna do it, but yeah, definitely don't want to miss out on that. And I guess, well, the rest of the video would be that, but I don't think that we really need to see everything. So in the next video, I'll probably show you if I did actually complete everything or not, but that's gonna do it for this video. I hope that you enjoyed it. I know it took a long time for me to get to the next part of the video, or next part of the series. But, yeah, hopefully the next part comes a little sooner than that. So, yeah, there's also a predictions video that I'm going to be dropping soon, as we're almost at the end of the waiting period for the 7th anniversary, so stay tuned for that as well. So, yeah, that's gonna do it. I hope you enjoyed. I already said that, but I'm gonna say it again. And if you well, did enjoy, then be sure to do all the things, subscribe, like, whatever. And I'll see you in the next one. Take care, gang.